pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Waiting inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. J.D. Davis, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next, here is J.D. Davis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Verdugo's on the move. You can't get there as it falls in.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And this one zips right past Kendall, and that'll be a wild pitch. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Davis on third. Martinez at second with one away. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon.
Martin Perez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Very weakly on the ground. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Third here, but nice reactions by Kendall to keep this near him. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. 2 runs, 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jason Kendall is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Count 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Grounded weakly down the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Anthony Santander is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pops this one up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Let's go Mets.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder to the track, to the wall. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right. But it just kept carrying and carrying. And the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
In now Brian Goodwin.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication for me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Adam Duvall will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 4. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Well hit to right, but foul. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And that one yanked just foul. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball,
And this
1
misses
strike.
the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut
2 balls, 1
fastball
strike.
that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4.
Leading off, Royal Red Sox. The second baseman, Adam Waiter.
Now the first pitch. Adam Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Davis has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Up next, Xander Bogaerts flew out last time up. Carlos Carrasco, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First offering on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
J.D. Martinez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bogaerts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Fly ball out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So now here is Jason Kendall. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Hit on the ground toward the left. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 4. Now at the plate, here is Francisco Lindor, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now got it. Designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Anthony Santander will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. First delivery to him.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And there's 1 away.
Now that the designated hitter, Ryan.
Next will be the designated hitter. Brian Goodwin struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline than that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Changeup too low. You walk him.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Shotrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Red Sox lead 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44. Daniel.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off to the net, the second baseman.
He's set, and the pitch.
Villar.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon.
Next, it'll be Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Duvall is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
So the bases are empty here with 2 away for Big Mike. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. They'll get up and... Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery.
Too high. Hold on.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Next up, J.D. Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Still down to run. It's 5-4. Now into the box is Dominic Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Smith brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Fouled away. The 2-1.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's another 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Michael Conforto will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he is in there. At the plate, Pete Alonso. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo kind of game up. That's not the case now.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Austin Bryce was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Santander has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Next to stand in is Jonathan Villar. His prior history versus this arm, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And this is low, but Kendall's able to keep it close. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Alonso at third. Lindor over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in.
The catcher,
Jerry's Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 27.
The pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Brian.
Stepping up is Brian Goodwin, lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 2. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the Darwin's Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard to the right side, but this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. And the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, and there's 1 away. Next up from New York, Mike Piazza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball and strike. Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
1 out, nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Santander waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. to bat will be Dominic Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now for number 39, Edwin.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here. Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. Hey, a strikeout always works too.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he misses with it 1-1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
6-4 the outcome today. Metropolitans with a division best 102nd team win. Carlos Carrasco earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Nate Eovaldi couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more...
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Rhys Hoskins drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 8-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. As of today, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-5. In the standings, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. While the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Atlanta Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 6-4. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. While the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Cardinals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-2. Heading into the day, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second, while the Cardinals are fourth in the division, 17 games out of first. Michael Givens earned his 6th win out of the pen as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 6-5. As of today, the Rockies are in third place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The San Francisco Giants completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. As of right now, the Padres are in second place in the NL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. And the Giants are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-3. In the standings, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. While the White Sox are atop the division, they are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-0. As of today, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. Place in the AL East. They're over